Jets-Bills. The Bills traveled to New York to face the New York Jets, who were coming off of a high-scoring affair against the Pittsburgh Steelers in Week 1. Looking at the top 5 graded players that we had here for Buffalo, because they won this game, and it was not nearly as high-scoring. Well, for one team it was. 30-10, Buffalo won this game. Top 5 graded players that we have for the Bills: edge rusher Joey Bosa turning back the clock with a 95.8 PFF grade. Love to see it. Tight end Jackson Hawes with an 85.3. Tight end Dawson Knox with an 83.8. Offensive tackle Deion Dawkins with a 79.6. And then edge rusher Greg Rousseau, as he often is in the Bills' top 5 graded players, with a 76.7. Josh Allen in this game, a 74.7 through the broken nose and everything. Did he break his nose? Did we officially get that, or did you get punched and he just started bleeding everywhere?
Tough to tell.
His nose didn't look broken.
I don't know if they ever said officially broken, but that's
I think he just got a good shot to the nose.
It was even just he took it clean. He got punched square, like it got him right between in the mask.
Yeah, but they showed him after the game, and like his nose didn't look like it was. You know, like some UFC fighters, even if they put it back in place, like it just looks strange.
But either way, I'm sure it didn't feel good to have Michael Clemens punch him square in the face like that. I'm sure it didn't feel great.
I don't think it feels good if anybody punches you in the face. But then the Jets' top 5 graded players that we had: defensive tackle Jawan Briggs at the top of the list with an 88.7. Safety Andre Sisco with a 78.8. Cornerback Sauce Gardner with a 69.9. Linebacker Quincy Williams with a 69.0. And then a linebacker, Jamie Sherwood, with a 66.7. Justin Fields in this one. Not his best. Might be his worst. 30.7. Not great. Stats told the story, Dalton.
Look, this game, we're going to get through this quick because this game was about 20 minutes long, and then the rest of it was cruise control. You just look at the first 4 drives for each team in this game, the first 20 minutes of it. The Jets' first 4 drives were 3 punts, a Justin Fields fumble, and they got 13 yards out of it. The Bills' first 4 drives were 2 touchdowns and 2 field goals. With 9 minutes left in the second quarter, it was 20-0. And the Jets are not built at all to come back from 20-0 or even 10-0. They're not built to drop back and throw the football. They need to be ahead like they were last week. They need to run the ball. Didn't get any of that done. And you mentioned most disappointing, obviously. Justin Fields had the best passing grade of his career last week. Mm-hmm. Had the worst passing grade of his career this week.
Balance is important. We talk about that a lot.
Balance is important, I guess, in this case. But look, 4 quarterbacks. I mean, we'll just say it out loud. 4 quarterbacks touched the field in this game, and Fields had the fewest passing yards of the 4. Even Mitch Trubisky came in and made a big throw when Josh Allen was out there for a minute. I mean, Fields, and the most discouraging part is he's just missing easy throws.
Yeah.
I mean, just the throws right in front of him to checkdowns, throws in the flat behind backs and things like that. I mean, you saw everything that Justin Fields could be last week, and then you saw everything that's absolutely frustrated us for 4+ years with Fields as a passer this week. And now he's got a concussion, and we have no idea if he's playing next week or if it'll be Tyrod Taylor against the Bucs. But, yeah, I mean, this has been basically Justin Fields' entire career in 2 weeks is what we've gotten.
28.9 passing grade, 27.3 completion percentage, time to throw of 3.47, 2 turnover-worthy plays on just 11 attempts. That's how you get a passing grade that low, because your sample size is not big and you have some catastrophic plays with it. I mean, it was just there's like you said, there's no reason like overanalyzing this one. Justin Fields did not play the way that you need to win games at the NFL level, and the Jets don't have a team to pick him up that poorly.
No,
right?
he has to play, I don't want to say perfect football, but he has to play great football like
especially
he did last
against
week for the
Buffalo.
And they are more than maybe any team in football right now. They are not built to come. With the second that game really, I say 20-0, but when that game was 10-0,
yeah,
call it.
It's
because they are not capable of coming back, and they have to play from ahead.
James Cook was fantastic in this game. He was my most impressive. 132 rushing yards, 21 attempts, 3 missed tackles forced, 88 yards after contact. He had a fantastic day, but my most disappointing was the Jets' run defense. You know, a little bit of a correlation there. Not just James Cook, who had a 6.3 yards per carry average, but Josh Allen, a 9.8 yards per carry average as well. They also have 9 missed tackles, the Jets defense does, through the first 2 weeks. That's the 5th most in the NFL.
In run defense.
In run defense,
yeah.
yes. So, like, that's sort of going to your point of it's not just the fact that the Jets don't have a super potent offense to come from behind. It's also the fact that while their defense can be good it's not like it's a unit that's going to be top 10 every single week. And so with that being the case, I mean, the Jets' margin for error is just really low this year. It's just really low.
Yeah, and against the Bills with Josh Allen, you really have no margin for error any given week. The positive story on the Bills side, because there's plenty of them in this game, but I'll tell you what, if they get this version of Joey Bosa all year, you feel a little bit different about. I mean, obviously the overall grade speaks for itself, but 96.7 pass rush grade. Trevor, he rushed a passer 15 times and won 8 of the reps with 7 pressures, 1 sack officially, both forced fumbles, both of Fields' turnover-worthy plays were both forced fumbles by Joey Bosa. If he's going to have this level of impact in the backfield, now you're talking about, okay, him and Greg Rousseau and Ed Oliver when he's healthy. This was the idea was, okay, the veterans play well for us eventually when they get Michael Hoyt back too from the suspension, but if Bosa can play, if he looks anything like old Chargers Joey Bosa, you change the look of this defensive line. You make the rest of the defense better, and then you allow those other young kids, right, TJ Sanders, Deion Walker, Landon Jackson, to really kind of break in slowly, right? If Bosa can play this was at a level that's not sustainable every week, but if he can play at something close to what he used to be with the Chargers, you've got a different looking defensive line all of a sudden. He was fantastic in this game.
Yeah.